See, I agree with you.
Oh, why am I surprised there? But other researchers, we should point out, say it's a dumb idea and bad science. Dr. Sanjay Gupta is smart, but maybe not smart enough not to get caught up in this whole debate.
Catherine Monkman and Gaurav Puri are a good match. Both had near-perfect undergraduate GPAs. And both are second-year med students at the Schulich School of Medicine in Western Ontario.
We're both pretty much equally intelligent. I would say that Catherine's a little more intelligent than I am. And
I would say he's a flatterer.
So confident they're equal, they agreed to take a little test for us, graded by Professor Phil Rushton. He's the psychologist who ignited a new round in the who's smarter, men or women debate.
When you extract the general factor of intelligence, males, on average, score 3.6, 4 IQ points higher than women.
Rushton's bold conclusion that men have higher IQs is based on his study of the SAT scores of 100,000 17 and 18-year-olds, 50,000 male, 50,000 female. Now, if you think one sex would naturally do better on math or verbal, Rushton says forget it, that he factored out the bias, finding men on average outscored women by nearly 4 IQ points.
Once you start getting out to IQ levels of 115 or 130, which you need for the highest job, you're going to get proportions of 60-40, 70-30, 80-20 of men over women.
Rushton's critics charge his conclusions are skewed, and he has an agenda.
We have a very long history of science being used for political purposes, and I think this is just another example of that.
Are there really any innate sex differences? This is a human brain, on display at the Mental Illness and Neurodiscovery, or MIND Institute. One of the country's top brain researchers tells me, as far as IQ goes, men and women are equal.
The areas of the brain related to intelligence in women tend to be more in the front. In men, they tend to be more in these side areas. Intelligence in general is normally distributed and equally distributed in men and women.
Now, back to our highly unscientific quiz. Gaurav scored a perfect 10 out of 10. Catherine missed just one question. But does she think Gaurav or any of her male colleagues are smarter because they're men?
I would have to say no.
Scientists at the MIND Institute say someday brain scans may replace IQ tests altogether. It may be worth revisiting the issue then. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN, New York.
Don't think we settled that one.
I was going to say I don't feel any smarter. I feel confused. Miss USA may be accused of not being too smart, though.
Well, still, she did get a second chance despite tarnishing her